Well, my brother is to blame for that. And I was about 13 years old. He's 6 years older than I am. So he went to Fort Polk, Louisiana during the Berlin crisis. And down in Fort Polk, Louisiana, there's apparently not a lot to do. So they listen to the radio a lot, and they listen to the great Muddy Waters and John Lee Hooker and Elmore James and all these great records. They didn't have a lot to do, so my brother picked up a harmonica and a couple guys picked up a guitar. And they kind of started a small impromptu band. When he came back to Aiken, they used to rehearse at my house. I fell in love with it because I loved the rhythms and the simplicity of it, and I was learning to play guitar at the same time. So a lot of the riffs that you play with blues music are somewhat similar and kind of easy to learn.
Right. So did you guys have a band? Or?
Yes, it was called the Capris, and I'm not quite sure who named the band the Capris. They would rehearse at my house, and I began sitting back watching and just loving listening. And then they asked me to get up and sing a song one evening. I became so invaluable, they had to ask me to join the band. Well, the Capris were, like I said, basically Delta blues with basic 3-chord changes and mostly cover songs. And from Kansas City to Walking to New Orleans, and but the real thing. And as you know, a lot of great music came out of New Orleans and that whole area. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first jobs we had were pretty rough. My dad passed away about that time, so my mother was trying to keep control over me, but get me flourish with my little talent that I seemed to have a small amount of. And so my brother was in the band, and some of the first jobs we played were like at the VFW in New Wellington, South Carolina, from 10 to 2 in the morning. And she tells my brother, "You are going to take care of him, aren't you?" A double shot. Oh, maybe 3. And then another major event happened.
All right, what major event?
Well, I went to a high school assembly program at Aiken High, and the Capris had played at a high school assembly program, which was fun. But up steps this big horn band, which I love rhythm and blues and James Brown and the whole bigger band aspect. And they commenced to playing, and the crowd went wild. And I noticed I wasn't in this band. So I think that's Archie Jordan, who I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with, and Stuart Harris had put this band together. And so they did a great job, and I enjoyed it. But Archie Jordan heard about me, and he was kind enough to seek me out and come to one of my performances with the Capris. And he asked me to join the Intruders and be their front man and lead man. Stay away from those blues. Listen to me, people.